Hey guys, it is Sunday, October 30th, the day before Halloween. I still need to buy Halloween candy, which I'm gonna do today. I've already decorated for Halloween, although it's not much. First of all, I feel like we need a lot more decor because we have a bigger place now. Plus with, this whole backyard view with walking path, we need to be decorating the front and the back of the house. But also I tend to decorate the main living room area, but that's not where we spend our time. I had the same issue with the old house. Like, we would always be in the basement at the old house. Now we're always on the second floor if it's the evening, or during the day I'm down here in the basement. So why wouldn't I decorate the places I use the most? But at the same time, the main floor living room has the big window, so I have stuff in there right now that you can see from outside through the windows. So there's just so many places I could be decorating. I don't have enough decor. I'm not gonna get any more this year. I did buy some stuff. I really wanted to build a Samara figure that'd be crawling out of the fire pit because it looks like a well, but never got around to that. Maybe next year. So yeah, last week I just focused on creating the bunny artwork, the winter buns, as you saw in the last video. And that was a nice process. Except now I'm scrambling to get the art cleaned up and turned into the files I need. I did a bunch of art cleanup on Friday and I was hoping to finish it up yesterday, but I was scrambling to edit the vlog, which was supposed to go up yesterday. It went up today instead. But I spent like 5 hours editing in addition to the time I had spent editing on Friday. It was such a long edit, mainly because there's a huge art portion in it. And so it was basically a vlog and art video in one. And then as soon as I was done, I scrambled to do my makeup and get ready because we went out last night. It was with Christian's coworkers. We went for all-you-can-eat sushi and then karaoke. And so I didn't have a whole lot of time in the evening. Plus like Thursday. Thursday we also went out with a couple we know. We went to Screamfest, which is like haunted houses and games and stuff. So it was kind of a busy week. I also, last week, which also made it a little busy, I applied for a commercial account with Canada Post. So I was like on the phone with people and signing forms and doing all this stuff and then trying to figure out the shipping for my store. So now I have negotiated shipping rates with Canada Post and it's cheaper than the Shopify discounted rates I was getting before. So I'm no longer a small business with Canada Post, I'm a commercial account, which is a little scary. And one difference is that although customers can see the new rates at checkout, I can't purchase the commercial labels through Shopify. They told me that ability will be coming soon, but they wanted me to use this really old software they had. The guy told me about it, I downloaded it, and it looks like it's from the 90s. It's so ancient looking, and I can't import my Shopify orders into it. It just doesn't work. And I was like, I can't use this. Like, what? I'm just gonna have to be stuck not using the commercial account until I can buy labels through Shopify. Then I was like, wait. Before my last shop update, I was trying to set up ShipStation and I spent a lot of time doing the setup for it and I abandoned it because the shipping rates were not good. But now that I have my own Canada Post negotiated rates, I can link that to the ShipStation account and use that. And so on Thursday, before the Screamfest thing, I was trying to package some orders and it took me all day because I was trying to figure out the new system. And I was also kind of comparing shipping rates because that was my one chance to compare old to new rates because these orders had come in before the new rates were in effect. But I was buying the labels at the new rate so I could compare and kind of get an idea of what the discount would be. Oh my God, another one. I mean, I guess I did have a vlog just go up today. But anyway, I had like 11 parcels to do and so it took me all day to do those, plus 3 letter mail. And there were technical difficulties too. I couldn't close out the shipments for the day and I was like chatting with support and it was a whole thing basically. But hopefully it's all sorted going forward because I have more orders to do tomorrow. But originally I thought I would have my bunny art cleaned up by today and I would build the products today, but I still have to finish the cleanup, then do the product files. But I also got to get the Halloween candy. I may or may not put together the Halloween goodie bags today. I might just save it for tomorrow, which is very last minute, I know. Tomorrow I also have to package the orders. I have a dentist appointment. And also if my art files are not done, that's my last chance. And I can't be running up and down for the trick-or-treaters, like racing to the door all day. So Christian might actually have to handle most of the trick-or-treating, at least till the evening. I would like to at least be there for some of it, but it's gonna be hectic. Hectic, it's the most hectic time of the year from now through Christmas and New Year's. Woo! I gotta get my butt in gear. I had a bit of a lazy morning today, so we were up late karaokeing, you know, I had to chillax. I haven't even had a coffee yet, and food. It's like 1 o'clock. So I need to get doing stuff. I'll show some of the Halloween decor right away. Some of it has fallen, so my skeleton lights, they fell down. I have these hanging vertically in the window. These are new, and so is this and this. It's got the little fan, it lights up. Ooh, flames. This one also lights up. It's a lantern with a flickering candle. I love this thing so much. So this will be like the candy station. It won't all fit in that bowl, but we can just refill it, you know. These don't have batteries in it yet. I had to order some batteries, and I have them now, so I can put those in. Here's my black cat decoration. Very lifelike, it even moves around. We got this dude, which lights up. There are lights in there. We got this guy. These guys I haven't put out yet. They're gonna go in the tree out front. I was just a little nervous someone would take them, but I think I should just hang them anyway. I hung them in Vancouver. No one took those, but they were high up in a big tree. I got this on the front door. It gets spooky when you move, well. And there's some caution tape on the front pillar, some pumpkins with a spider on it. Although I might move the pumpkins down there. And on Halloween have my inflatable pumpkin thing here, which I'll show you in a sec. That's supposed to be on there. For now, inflatable dude is back here. And he greets people through the window at night. That's why the chair is here, because he sits on the chair. There he is. And yeah, lights up the window, and I got a little pumpkin string light there also. And then this tree has orange lights wrapped around it. Skeleton guy, didn't know where to put him, so he's just there. And then I have these skellies here. And they're little ceramic pumpkins and whatnot. I had some stuff up already for fall decor. I guess that's Halloween specific. Whoa. Yeah, some of it was already up for fall, and I kind of just added to it. Yep. Like this was just still there from fall. Yeah, because it's still fall, you know. But I want the front decorated because it's what the trick-or-treaters see. And like the door opens this way, so that's why I have the lights there and that stuff. Yeah. And I want to do little goodie bags for the trick-or-treaters. But our neighbor said they got 200 kids last year. We're used to getting like either, you know, 2 or 3 or none. Yeah, well, I got these little sticker rolls, so I can cut a couple stickers off and go in each goodie bag, and then maybe 3 candies. I'm not sure what the candies cost these days. I'll find out when I go out. But is that doable in a neighborhood of 200 trick-or-treaters? Okay, I need food. I'm hungry. My toast is eaten. I'm gonna have an espresso shot instead of a full coffee because I don't have time. I'll have the coffee when I'm back. Dollarama's bumping. How am I supposed to film in there when it's busy? Whoa. Anyway, I thought I would start here and then go to like Sobeys or Superstore. Sobeys is closer, so I would kind of prefer that, but it might be more expensive. You know, there's 200 of these goodie bags. If I can get it cheaper somewhere, I probably should just go there, right? Yes, these are back in stock in green. We have these under the cat food bowls. Well, we have just one because I've been trying to get my hand on a second one, plus just one for on the counter if we need to put any dishes on the counter. Everything is Christmas. I mean, I was gonna look for rockets, but Superstore might have rockets. But it's on Halloween. Someone's behind me. Help me. Okay, Dollarama was a bust. I'm now at Superstore. This is like all they have. Everything switched over to Christmas, and it's either not individually wrapped or it's like more expensive chocolates and not in bulk. So I'm grabbing some Kit Kats. I might try Walmart just to see what they have. Walmart came in clutch at the end. I got my rockets. I was losing hope. So yeah, they're the Kit Kats from Superstore. These were also from Superstore. I just realized they're not the same packaging, but they seem to be the same. And hopefully this is accurate because there's 900 grams and it says that 5 pieces are 44 grams. So that should mean there are exactly 100 pieces in each. And I'm trying to make 200 goodie bags. So you better be right. And the only problem with having an exact amount is no leftovers for me. Unless we don't get 200 kids. Are we watching that F1? I figured might as well make these right away because I'm excited about my purchases. Also, I learned my lesson to do my Halloween shopping earlier next year. It's been busy. Probably could have gone last time I got groceries, but I forgot. I could be getting my own custom ones made with my art on it if I think far enough ahead. Maybe each bag gets 2 from each sticker roll. I mean, that's not too bad considering 200. I always loved getting little bags like this. Gotta make sure there's nothing off about the Rockets recipe this year. Gotta make sure it's authentic. Well, we're out of cello bags. There are 2 Reese's left. What's interesting is there are also 2 twist ties left. There's one here and there's one like stuck in the table. So are we just 2 bags short? Do we have only 198 made? I don't know. Either way, we're gonna eat these. And we have a bunch of extra Rockets too, so if someone requests nut-free, they can have those. Unfortunately, the Kit Kats aren't nut-free, and the Reese's definitely aren't, so yeah. Add this to the stash over here. Woo! Candies. So fun. Now we will reward ourselves for that hard work by having some tacos. I picked this up from Superstore. Cute bun is gone. My scalp was sore, so I had to take it out. Ugh. Okay, it's 6 o'clock. It's getting dark-ish. It's time to plug in the lights. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. There. And he overlooks the neighborhood. Gotta grab some batteries for the bat lights. We watched a new episode of Love is Blind. We got a couple more though. Although I don't know if we'll get to that tonight. Ooh, there are the purple ones. Oh, I don't have this on. I guess I can turn it on, yeah. I haven't been turning that one on. I'm just gonna wait for Halloween, but it's the day before. Let's do it. And the lantern's on. My little skeletons are still on the ground. I don't have the tape I need here right now. It's in the basement. Maybe I'll just fix it for tomorrow. Ooh, kinky, it's so spooky. Oh, and these candles. Maybe, yeah, the candles will just hold off on until tomorrow. So the cleanup might look done, but it's far from done, although the bulk of the work is over. I still need to clean up any little crumbs left behind. I like to add a stroke to see any little crummies left behind. These all need to be isolated into their own files. Also, not all of them have had little bits cleaned up. Like I think this one I did clean up on. This one I don't think I have yet, so I gotta just remove any little bits that appeared on the scanner, or for example, there's a line here from where I screwed up when I was doing the white lines, so I can clean that out, stuff like that. And some of the things like the edges of the whiskers seem a bit pale, so I might darken those. Same thing for on the edge of the bow, we have some light bits, so there's more cleanup to do. They all need to be isolated into their own PNG files, and that's just to have the clean art and does not include turning it into the pattern or the washi or anything. Plus, I still actually have one of my 5 scanned sheets left to clean up. So this one I still need to erase all the background for, and I've been doing it by hand because the only way I trust is by hand, or for some things the pen tool, but I feel like I can get into every little natural line easier with just manually erasing. No selection is going to look clean because this was outlined in pencil crayon. I've tested some selection methods using Photoshop, but just look at this. You know, you're not going to get a clean selection when your edges look like that. That's why I'm doing it manually. It's time consuming, but it's going to look the best in the end. Oh no, it's finally happened. Kiki has discovered the little shelves. And Minna's over here being a good little loaf. Okay, it's now the next morning. It's Halloween. I just rehung up the fallen skeleton lights and turned all the lights on. I put those creepy things in the tree outside. I don't know if I want to put the inflatable pumpkin up here because it's got kind of a creepy vibe up here. And the pumpkin, the inflatable one's just too cutesy. See creepy things in the tree. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Caution tape skeletons. Oh my goodness. So spooky. I'm gonna go downstairs and try to package all the orders I have before I need to go for my dentist appointment, because then I can schedule a pickup. And there probably are around 20. I know there were 18 when I last checked, and I've heard the counter go up since. So I should get on that, especially now that I'm using ShipStation and it's like a new system. Okay, hopefully this is an okay angle because I don't have time to bust out one of the tripods. Plus the tall one I like to use for order packaging is currently set up over my art desk. I'm gonna do a couple letter mail orders because Christian's folding some of the smallest boxes for me. I have 2 here, but I have them folding more right now. I probably should grab more of the other sizes, but I'll do that later. So I'm gonna do 2 letter mail. And I just wanted to say one thing about the Shopify thing, or ShipStation. ShipStation is not importing the weights correctly. Like, why is weight imports the bane of my existence? Like, it for some reason will display the weight as the weight of the heaviest item in the order. So if the heaviest item is 200 grams, it'll show the weight of the whole order being 200 grams. And I don't know why it's doing that. It's also not importing the box weight, even though I have a condition set. Like, you can set all kinds of custom stuff. Like, okay, for every order that's imported, add on 150 grams. I have something like that set up, but it's not adding that. And it's also not factoring in the weight of the rest of the order. So for now, I'm just using a scale, although I don't have a USB scale, so it's not automatically inputting the weight into the software. But I'm looking into getting one possibly, because then it's just the most accurate weight. And yeah, I don't know. It might just be the better way of doing things going forward. So yeah, I might get like a USB scale, and hopefully that works out nicely. I just have this little kitchen scale. It's looking gross because it's got splatter from Rick on it, like the tape dispenser. It's a kitchen scale, but I might get a proper USB postage scale. I might not actually film very much of this because I need to go fast. So yeah, there are 20 in total. And we are out of the Halloween tape. I ran out the last time I was packaging orders, so we're back to the floral tape. Could be fun to use the bunny design as a winter one, maybe. This one, by the way, is for Crystal. Thank you so much, Crystal. And the next letter mail one, or 2 for letter mail today, for Barbara. Cottagecore buns, llama girl sticker, cactus buns, YWY sheet and vinyl sticker. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna show because I just gotta kick it into high gear. Okay, today the weights are being imported properly, it seems. So I don't know what the issue was the other day, but it's showing up correctly now. For now, I might hold off on the scale thing, but we'll see for the future. Okay, I'm back from the dentist. I barely got those orders done in time before leaving. They haven't even been picked up yet, but I had already scheduled the pickup time before I packaged them. So I was like, get them ready before I go. But yeah, teeth are good, no problems. I just got back and curled my hair because I hadn't done it yet because I didn't have time. Now I'm warming up some leftover taco stuff and a couple pizza pops. I'm trying to stretch the leftover to do 2 tacos, but there's really not much here. There's no more salsa. There's almost no sour cream. And I was shocked to discover that we don't have any salsa right now. Usually we always have salsa on hand, so I need to pick some up. I think we'll watch an episode of Love is Blind while eating, and then I gotta go downstairs and keep working away on that bunny art. Here's the fit. This is pretty much what I was wearing on Thursday, except I had a sweater on underneath instead of just this blouse because we were outside. And I had my long blonde wig on, but I don't want to bother with that today. Kind of jewel toned here, whoa. And the mail just got picked up, woohoo. And I'm gonna head downstairs now and work on that bunny pattern. So here's where I left off last night. All the assets were cleaned up and put into individual files, and then I got them all into the pattern. But I do have to nudge things now just because it doesn't line up exactly as the sketch did. Plus even the sketch needed some modifications. Like, for example, here, these berries are a little close to the edge of the ribbon. It's pretty much making a tangent. So those need to move. Nudge the berries down a bit, maybe take that U-shaped ribbon and nudge it up. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm trying to make this overlap a little bit, but I also don't like this ribbon going exactly in the corner where the ear meets the toque. So that's the kind of stuff I'm just gonna play around, nudge things around until I have it exactly how I want it. Plus the background I might darken a little bit. This is the exact color I had in the mock-up, but nothing had shading in the mock-up, and so now I feel like maybe that's a little too light. Okay, pattern is done, washi is done, and I had some individual files that I've already uploaded and ordered for the light up keychains, or like they're Christmas ornaments. They're gonna have a little string at the top, and I was just printing off this sheet to test different sizes, and I ultimately ended up going with the 3.5. It still feels a bit big, but it includes the plastic edge, and it probably includes the plastic that extends up by the battery. And so it'll probably end up being somewhere between 3.5 to 3 in terms of what the artwork looks like. So that I've already ordered just because it's a big order and I want to order other stuff separately. So I ordered 500 of each, so they'll be sold in sets of 4 only. So yeah, that was a pretty big purchase. And now I'm like, am I doing the pillowcases? I'm kind of worried they're not going to get here in time. The shipping is also crazy expensive for the pillowcases. I should still just go ahead with it, you know, try it out once. Let's give it a go. I did try to make this winter bun, not Christmas bun, although it does feel a little more on the Christmas side with the way the design turned out, but I'm just debating whether or not to keep going for the night because I will have to do some more stuff tomorrow anyway. I just want to get to some of the trick-or-treaters, you know? I got the first couple kids that came, but Christian's been manning the door, and I'm like, I want to do the trick-or-treater stuff for a little bit. So maybe I'll go out for like half an hour or something. Just take a little break. Maybe I can come back down and work on some more. Whoa, spooky. This camera sucks in low light. Ew. So I put fresh ones in. That was earlier today. You have a defective one? Or does it drain batteries that quickly? Hello!
Trick or treat.
I'm here, I'll start on this side. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Happy Halloween. Yeah, it's working now with new batteries. I just put new ones in today because it drained the batteries that came with it after it was on for one night. Maybe this thing's just a battery eater. Although I did have like 150 pack of batteries I got off Amazon. Hello.
I want to do this stampede coated.
A stampede, oh my. Happy Halloween. Hello. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Happy Halloween. You're welcome. Halloween. Happy Halloween. You're welcome. I swear I've been up here 10 minutes. I went through the entire brown bowl and just had to refill it. Okay, it's 7:30. We're getting a little low on candy. I got some in here. And then this, looking pretty empty. That's all we got. Whew. I mean, it's slowed down a little bit, at least this past half hour. All right, soup and grilled cheese are eaten. I'm gonna go back downstairs and work on stuff a bit more, just to make sure I can get it all done by end of day tomorrow, because I'm not gonna get it all done today. But I just wanna be extra certain I can have it all done by end of day tomorrow. Trick-or-treaters have really slowed down, although we did get a group of 7 while we were eating. We are down to 27 treat bags. But yeah, we burned through them real fast, although it did also slow down really fast. I don't know if people are, you know, obviously the younger kids only go earlier in the night. I don't know if we'll get a post-supper surge or if there just won't be a surge. I mean, it's getting close to 8 o'clock now, so I feel like we're past supper time already anyway. This is way busier than anything we had in Vancouver. I think our record, I can't even remember what our record was, like the first night or the first year we were in that house, we had something like 8 trick-or-treaters, and that was the most we ever got. It just slowly dwindled down to 0 after that. So this is much more exciting. Yeah, okay. Now, about these products here. Oh, okay, so the main items I was gonna make with the bunny designs were the ornaments and the pillowcases, because those are decor things, it makes sense. But when I went to order the pillowcases, I realized they would have to be shipped via freight shipping. They're not just gonna send it as multiple boxes, it'd be freight shipped. And I'm like, oh God, no. Freight shipping's so slow right now. I could choose their fast freight option, which probably means air freight, so by plane instead of by boat. It's ridiculously expensive for what I'm ordering, but also I'm just nervous because my freight account, I don't really know what's going on with it right now. The government of Canada introduced this new importing portal thing that you have to be registered for. And so I signed up 2 months ago and it said to link a business to it, I needed an importer-exporter account, which I didn't have. So I applied for one. It's been 2 months. I haven't heard anything back from the government. I don't have an account number or anything. And I kind of just assumed the number based on things like my GST number. Like a lot of stuff, when you create it for your business, the number is literally just 0001. So I'm like, it's probably that. But then there are these security questions that are like, what's the total amount of freight you've ever shipped as of your last statement? So you have to input the amount and the date on the statement. Because I tried to put in just like $0 in, but I can't get past it. And there are 3 questions and you have to answer 2 of them. One's like, what's an exact amount of one transaction and the date it happened on? And I'm like, even if I had my account today, if I had that importer-exporter account today, I would not be able to answer these questions anyway. Like, I don't understand. And then so I replied back to my contact with FedEx, and then I just got a notification saying that they're out of office till November 14th. And I was like, Okay, so I don't know what to do at this point. I'm kind of scared to order anything that requires freight shipping, and that includes the sketchbooks. Because I do need to make an order for those at some point, but yeah. And now the pillowcases, I think I might scrap. I might scrap that idea. And now I'm like, am I gonna replace it with a different idea or just have one less item? That was gonna be one of the main ones. I was very excited about it, but now I'm just kind of worried. And I'm also not convinced that it's gonna get here on time because it's freight shipped. Even if I go with air freight, I'm just, you know, it's one of those things, I'll just do it next year. Like there's a lot of stuff I want to do with these winter buns, and it'll just have to be put off to next year because I am doing this very last minute. But at least the ornaments are a go. I think I'm more excited about those than I am about the pillows, so that's exciting. I just don't know, like what am I doing with the pattern then if I'm not doing the pillowcases? Because the washi got its own pattern, and I was looking at little zipper pencil cases because that's something I've been wanting to do. And I can also do mouse pads. The pattern would work for that. I just don't know if someone wants like a Christmassy pencil case and a Christmassy notepad. I mean, you could swap it out for the season, you know, and then, yeah, change out your mouse pad for the season. I don't know. So basically, I don't know. All I know is I'm going to start working on the Sassy Santa washi, and that's all I'm going to concern myself with right now. Doorbell just rang. Finally, another trick-or-treater. Now, I know people have been requesting wrapping paper. I definitely could not do rolls of wrapping paper. That's just way too awkward of a shape to ship along with the other items I do. Like what if someone ordered a sketchbook and some wrapping paper? How would I even put that into a single box? I could do folded sheets. I feel like you're getting less wrapping paper for your money that way. Although my boxes are all 8 by 8, and so it would have to be folded into 8 by 8 squares, which is kind of small. You'd have a lot of wrinkles in your wrapping paper. But who knows, maybe I'll expand to bigger boxes in the future. I am a little tempted so I can ship stuff that's 8.5 by 11. So in that case I could, maybe it's not that much bigger than 8 by 8, but I don't know. I don't know about the wrapping paper. But I like the idea of it, just the practicality is a bit. Anyway, I'm like looking into Spoonflower, although their royalties suck. So I'm like, do I want to do this? I don't know. I forgot to update you on the final trick-or-treater number. I believe it was 182 because we had 18 bags of candy left at the end of the night. So assuming we started with a full 200, we had 182. That's a lot. Okay, it's next morning and I'm researching mousepad and notepad manufacturers. I'm trying to find stuff local if I can. I found a place I want to get some notepads from, which is local here in Calgary. For mouse pads, I haven't quite found what I want locally at the size I want, at the price I want. So I found a place in Ontario, and they have a thing that says free shipping over $99. And if that's true, then that's pretty good. Because a lot of places have notepads, like the round ones, are 7.25 inches diameter, but I want the full 8 inches because I don't want them to be too small, because round ones already feel kind of small. So this pushing one I have is an 8-inch one, and this fits perfectly in my boxes and everything, and that's what I'm after. If they were in some kind of paper sleeve, I don't think they would fit in my boxes, honestly. In that case, I probably should go smaller, but I just feel like this is such a great size. I don't want to go smaller than that. All right, showing off the goods. We got Winter Bun washi right here. I did that one yesterday. I don't know if I already showed that one or not, but Sassy Santa washi. It's a longer design. Yeah, and I did a combo of small Santas because it's fun to see them full body, but also their faces are funny, so I did both. And these blue lines are where it's gonna get cropped off, so yes. And then we have the bunny sticker sheet. I really wanted to fit each bunny twice and some of the objects, and so I've squeezed them on there. That's going to be clear vinyl sheets. So I did paper sticker sheets last time, but I really want the clear outlines for these, so I'm going to try out clear vinyl sheet, and then this will also be clear vinyl sheet. I just love clear stickers, I guess. So yeah, the Santas. There are more of them, so it's just the Santas. No, none of the little extra objects I have. And again, fitting 2 of each on the sheet. I really didn't know what to do for the background. I was doing some dots kind of like the washi, but then I didn't like the way it looked for the sticker sheet, and yeah, just went with the pattern of the Santas in the background. Yoo-hoo! So I do still need to do notepads, but it's not crucial I do them today. I mean, the stickers weren't crucial for today either, but I'll get these washies ordered, and then I want to do some house cleaning. We're getting more snow. Ooh. It's chilly sitting here by the window. Oof. Got my blanket here to keep me warm. There are 2 furnace vents, but they don't help that much. So I'm gonna be bundled up a lot this winter. Although I like wearing big comfy sweaters and stuff in the wintertime. Like I got my thick pants on today, my nice cardigan. Okay, I came back down to do a couple things I forgot, and I ordered the pillowcases. After ordering the washi, I don't think the fast shipping option is air freight per se. I think they're still just gonna ship everything in separate boxes. I think it's like the way they've always done from that website. It's just that now they are offering an ocean option for people who want cheaper shipping. It's still ridiculously high for the pillowcases, and it's making the cost per pillowcase go up a lot. In the future, I can do the ocean shipping option, which I don't even know if it is freight or if it's just ocean. It doesn't actually say. It does mention freight in the description of the item, but I don't know if it's freight or if they just mean shipping by that. Just typically freight means on a pallet, but anyway, I ordered it. I paid for the faster shipping option. It's gonna eat into my profits for the pillowcases, but I just really, really want them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. What am I doing? My shop does not represent the art I would typically make. What's with all this simple digital stuff? Where's the traditional stuff I would do? And part of it's difficult because not every product works for a full color traditional illustration. If it's something with a background, it works best maybe on like a full print tote